probably could, but I can't. Again, bud. Tell me all about it later. I will. No, it's fine. He's good. He's ready. Good morning. 7:10 game here against the Kirkwood Stars, about ready to fire up. Warm-up clock is just about over. Kirkwood Stars in the all-red sweaters, KC in the white. Stetzer got the start yesterday. I imagine we'll see Eager on the alternating goalie schedule here for the morning game. Another game this afternoon at 3:40 versus the St. Louis Knights. This is our second game of pool play. Third and final game this afternoon, and then they'll figure out the bracket for tomorrow. Eager heads back between the pipes. Smith, Allender, and Bakhtar are your starting forwards. Barron and McClin on D. And we're underway here in the first. Smith wins a face-off back, but nobody home. Kirkwood rushes right through that to pick up the puck. Smith will chip it away and circle behind his own net. Smith and Allender trying to chip it out. Smith digs it out. Plays it up, looking for Bakta, just out of reach for Bakta. Kirkwood regroups. But McClin jumps the pass at center ice. Good aggressive move there by McClin, trying to make something happen. Bakta ties up his man, and Smith will play it right back to Barron. Barron trying to go wide on the outside through some traffic. He gets over the blue line into the zone. Good cross-ice pass looking for Hargadine. Fresh off the bench, first line change for Kansas City. Hargadine trying to get through some traffic. Plays it back behind for JC. Try to get it back out on the point. Barron with the shot. Kicked aside by the goalie from the Stars. They'll play it back to center ice. Howard is there. He bangs it right back in the zone, but Kirkwood picks it up. And will send it through the neutral zone. Barron chips it off the boards looking for Howard or Hargadine. They skate through it, and Kirkwood dumps it in. Finishes off their first line change as well. JC trying to get it out. Kept in at the point, though, by the lefty for the Stars. Stars working in the corner. Centering pass turned aside by JC. Howard brings it up the left side. Outlet pass looking for JC. Just redirected enough there by the Stars to break that up. KC trying to regroup. Howard picks off a pass at center ice. Drop pass on the side looking for Johnson. Johnson trying to create some space here for himself in the corner. He'll drop it back for Logan Weisner. Logan Weisner trying to buy some time. We'll play it back to the point. Phillips and Weiser on D. Stars dig it out though. They clear the zone. Quick pass into the KC zone, but a great poke check by Weisner. He breaks that up. Weisner circling behind Eager. They'll play it up to Myers. Myers gets around some traffic. He plays it over to Logan Weisner, but Stars jump that pass, come right back in the KC zone. Stars at center ice, trying to set something up. They come in the right side. Phillips is back. Myers with a good poke check. Little shot slides into the crease. And we get a stoppage in play here. 10:39 on the arena clock. First whistle of the game. Eager covers it up. We get a face-off here just to his left. Stars control the face-off. They play it back to the right. Deek shot, redirect. Kicked aside by Powell. Powell and Hill on the ice. Defensive unit. The referee falls down right in the crease. Shot on target, turned aside by Eager. Hill plays it around, looking for Dungy. Dungy picks up the puck on the near side. Trying to play it up the boards, looking for Smith. He gets it over to Smith. Smith, an outlet pass over to Brown. Brown's in the zone, but poke checked away by the Stars. KC tries to regroup at center ice. Kirkwood with a good poke check. Drop pass for a streaking winger behind him. Shot didn't get through. Kicked aside by the KC defense. Brown will dig it out on the far side. Skates it up the side, chips it on the boards, and heads back to the bench. Line change for Kansas City. Bakta, Johnson on the ice. Get an icing call. No stoppage in play. KC will finish off a line change here. Johnson, Allender, and Bakta are your forwards. Barron and McClin coming on for defense. Johnson wins the face-off back to the point for Barron. Quick shot. Doesn't get through. Gets knocked down. Johnson trying to get a rebound in the slot. Poked out by the Kirkwood defense. They chip it up to center ice. Into the Kansas City zone on the far side. Barron forces an errant shot. Off target for Kirkwood. They try to get another centering pass. Shot on target. Scooped up by Eager. He'll hang on to that one. Good job by Eager to keep his eye on it. Screen for a moment. Glove save. And we get a face-off. Stars win it back to the point. Trying to set something up. They'll dump it into the far left corner. Johnson's there to intercept it. He chips it up the boards looking for Allender. Johnson skates it out, trying to find Bakta. He'll chip it ahead. No icing, just over the red line there, and they dump it into the corner. Stars circling around their own net, trying to break it out the right side here. They'll flip it up to the far side. JC with a good job to tie up his man. Johnson and Hargadine come away with it. Hargadine trying to do a little backhand pass into the slot, gets chipped behind the net. Loose puck picked up again by Hargadine. Circling around. Trying to find the open man. He'll play it back to the point, looking for a sauce pass over for Barron. Bouncing puck, couldn't get it settled, but Howard is there. Howard chips it back down low in the corner. JC plays it over to Hargadine behind the net. Hargadine trying to evade some traffic, clear out a pass. Stars all over him behind the net. They pick it up and clear it out. McLean circling right back around into the zone. Trying to find an open man. He'll turn around, sends it behind the net. JC chasing after him the far side. JC digs it out. He comes away with it. He gets taken down behind the net. Loose puck chipped into the slot, but nobody there. Clearing attempt, picked up by Barron at the point. He'll dump it right back in. Howard gets the loose puck, trying to spin and fire, but poke checked away by the Stars. Barron right there to send it back in. He sends it behind the net. Stars pick it up, though, and they clear it up the near side. Stars out of the zone. They chip it ahead. No icing. Barron chases after it. He plays it over to Weisner. Weisner trying to find Myers. Poke check by Kirkwood, but picked up by Weisner. He plays it ahead to Howard. Good pass up to Logan Weisner. Logan Weisner trying to streak through some traffic. He gets checked into the boards and loses the puck. Kirkwood the other direction, but Phillips right off the bench. Poke checks away on the Stars. Attempt. Breaking into the zone there. Breaks it up. Comes right back to the point. The Stars fire a shot off. Turned aside by Eager. Another centering pass by the Stars. Comes back to the left point. Couldn't get it corralled. They'll dump it back in. Smith intercepts behind the net. Trying to clear it out. Picked up by the Stars, though. Weisner digs it out behind his zone. He'll play it up the boards, trying to find his brother, Logan. And we'll get a checking call here, a boarding call. It's the second time on this shift Weisner gets boarded, but delayed penalty here. Smith has the puck. Referee's arm is up. Smith circling around. He's the only man on the ice. Line change for Kansas City. Smith doing it all by himself. He does get the shot away. Stars cover it up. They'll call the penalty on the Stars. Delayed penalty. Smith, the only one on the ice with the puck, fighting through all that traffic, does get a shot. And eventually blow it dead after the Kirkwood save. KC goes on the power play here. 6.5 minutes remaining in the first period. Hargadine to take the face-off. Howard and JC are your wingers. Weisner and Barron on the points. Just waiting here for the scoreboard to get the penalty reflected. And it's on the board. Ready to go. They win the face-off back to the point. Barron with the puck. He'll play it back down low for Howard. Howard circles around. He plays it over to JC. JC trying to get it back to Howard, but poke checked away by the Stars. Hargadine and Howard there. They dig it away from the Stars, though. Good pass on the far side to Weisner. Weisner across the blue line. Circling around. He'll take it low behind the net. Trying to leave it for Hargadine, but Weisner comes away with it. He skates through some traffic. A Kirkwood player loses an edge. Plays it right out front. Hargadine back to Weisner, but the shot was tipped. They clear it up and out. JC back on the point. Puck clears the zone. Barron beats his man to the puck. Plays it over looking for Weisner. Just out of his reach, and the Stars poke it right back into KC zone, but intercepted by Barron. Barron across the blue line into the Kirkwood zone, trying to get around some traffic for a shot. Good look over there for JC. JC streaking on the back door. Bouncing puck, just couldn't get it settled, but a good look by Barron. 25 seconds remaining on the penalty. Pass up to Barron on the left side. Again, Barron over the blue line. He leaves it for Hargadine. Hargadine streaking down the slot. Slap shot with a little bouncer. Got tipped. Loose puck in front. KC trying to find the handle, but Stars pick it up. Ice it all the way the other direction. Turned aside by Eager. 5 seconds remaining on the power play. Hill back for Kansas City. Chips it ahead, trying to clear the zone. Tied up on the near boards. Pass looking on the far side for Powell, picked up by the Stars. And a good back check there at the last second by the KC defense to get back. Stars had a little breakaway there. Eager up to the challenge on the save, and KC gets back in time to disrupt the shot. Another shot from the point by the Stars. Doesn't get through. Stars flip a little bouncer into the slot. Kicked aside by Powell. Saved by Eager and turned aside by Powell. Stars circle it behind the KC net, but Powell and Smith back there to tie him up. Stars trying to get a shot right on target, saved by Eager, and he'll hang on to that one to get a stoppage in play here. Just over 4 minutes remaining. Bacta ties up his man, wins the faceoff back to Barron. Brown tied up. Stars dig it out, trying to play it back to the point. Dungy got a piece of it, chipped it back into center ice. Stars will retreat in their own zone. Play it back to the left D. Up the boards, just out of their reach, picked off by Barron. Barron trying to get through some traffic there, but the Stars poke it away, come right back in the KC zone. Barron circles around. Good poke check, plays it around to Dungy. Dungy coming up the near side. Trying to tip it ahead. Over to McClin. Picked up by the Stars, though. Dungy circles around with a good poke check. Sends it right back into the Stars zone. Dungy, Brown, and Wisner are your forwards. Brown battles and chips it down low for Dungy. Dungy chasing after him. He blocks a clearing attempt. Circles behind the net, picked up by Wisner. Wisner circling around. He plays it back to the point for McClin. McClin's got a little gap here. Shot on target. Loose puck in front. Cleared out by the Stars. Clearing attempt picked off by Wisner. Wisner fires a shot off a knee pad. Shin guard of a Stars player. Stars trying to clear it out. Good job by KC. Brown chips it back over to Wisner. Myers fresh off the bench with a good poke check. Great job by Wisner to play it back to Myers. Myers looking for a centering pass to Brown, but picked off by the Stars, and they quickly clear the zone. Stars just over the red line. They dump it in. No icing. They'll head back for a line change. Barron picks up the puck behind the KC net. He'll play it up to Myers. Myers with a great move. Turns around, skating backwards, trying to play it over to Smith. Picked up by the Stars. Howard fresh off the bench. Good poke check by Howard and McClin there to break that up. KC trying to clear it out. Myers digs it out. Trying to tap it ahead to Smith. Smith skating around some traffic on the near side. Over the blue line. Trying to get a backhand pass. He was trying to slide it over to Howard, but got poke checked away by the Stars. Stars slide it up to the center, across the blue line. Wisner and Phillips back on D for Kansas City. Wisner, picks the pocket. Picks the pocket. Circles around his net and plays it up to Howard. Stars break up the rush, though. Send it right back in the KC zone. Phillips scoops up the puck. Circling around. Looking for JC on the far side. The bobble on the exchange. JC comes away with it, though. Howard and JC skating through some traffic. Argadine trying to get through. He does. He gets around one person. Trying to get it over to Howard in the slot. Howard got a stick on it. Loose puck. Turned aside. Couldn't quite find the handle, but they did get it into the slot. Phillips back on D. Two back checkers for Kansas City. Errant shot wide by the Stars. They play it back to the left point. Shot on target. Turned aside by Eager. Wisner with a good stick check. He plays it up to JC. JC trying to slide it over to Argadine. Just out of his reach. Kept in. Looks like it slid over the blue line, maybe by a couple inches. Offsides calls. The Stars try to keep that play alive, but just cleared the zone. Stoppage in play here with 1:13 remaining. Stars will dump it into Kansas City zone. Hill chasing after it behind his own net. Trying to play it up to Bacta. Puck gets cleared out. That'll be an icing call on Kansas City. Just under a minute remaining. That brings the face-off back down in front of Eager, just to his left. KC controls the face-off. They play it back to Powell. Powell plays it up the boards, trying to find Bacta. Bacta scoops it up on the near side, streaking. He's got Johnson and Allender with him. Bacta over the blue line. Gets through some traffic. Great job by Bacta, looking for a backhand pass. Johnson goes hard into the net. Bacta trying to flip it up in the air and get a little knockdown tip in. Fluttered through the crease in the air as Johnson was trying to knock it down. He slides into the net. And we're going to stoppage in play. Johnson takes the face-off. He wins it back to the point for Powell. Powell trying to get a shot right on target. Got a little tip. Redirected right on target on the goalie. Another save by the Stars goalie. Another face-off. Good quick face-off win there. Johnson back to Powell, and Powell got a quick shot. It looked like he got tipped. Trying to get a redirect there. Casey again wins a face-off. Back to Allender. Allender back to Hill. Trying to get a shot with a little tip. Slides all the way to the left of the goal. Johnson digs it out. Bachta and Johnson in the corner. Allender back there as well. Johnson battling. Stars dig it out, trying to clear though, but a good stick check by Bachta, and Johnson keeps it alive. Stars circling around their own net. They do get it up to the left winger and quickly out into center ice. Good poke check by Powell. Stars double shot on net just as the period expires. We head into the second, tied 0-0 after one period of play. There's a shot counter on the board, but they're not tracking it for this game, so. Feels fairly even, though. A lot of good offensive pressure on both ends. KC had their chances. Good looks. Just haven't found the back of the net yet. Heads down to the other end of the ice. Teams flip sides. And we're ready to go here for period number 2. Smith taking the face-off with Allender and Bachta. Smith wins it back to Barron. Barron taps it ahead to Bachta, trying to skate through some traffic. Stars poke it away. Quickly sent right back up by McClin. Stars lose an edge. Bachta trying to keep it alive right on the blue line. Same play the Stars just had. It just barely trickles past the blue line. Bachta intercepted a pass right there. Had a good little opportunity, but just came out of the zone. Allender bangs it into the zone. Stars will pick it up in front of their own net, circling behind their goalie, trying to play it out the right side. Quick pass over the left side. Barron back checking. Allender and Smith as well. Stars with shot, turned aside by Eager. Good stick save by Eager. Smith with a poke check, sends the puck behind the net. Barron is there as well. He'll slide it around looking for Bachta. Stars keep it alive in the corner though. A couple players from each team tied up now. Barron trying to chip it out, comes back to the point. Shot by the Stars D-man, goes wide right. McClin battling down low with Smith on the far corner. Stars dig it out, trying to get a centering pass, but a good poke check by Allender. Allender plays it over to Smith. Smith gets around some traffic. He'll play it over to Barron on the near side. Barron streaking up the near side. He's got Bachta with him. Allender in tow as well. Barron around some traffic, trying to pull it back to the slot. A poke check at the last second, right when Barron was ready to pull the trigger. Barron comes away with it, streaking back into the slot. Shot goes off the side of the net. Argadine and JC on the bench, just off the bench. Smith will chase after the clearing attempt by the Stars. Smith plays it over to Weisner. Landon Weisner. Touch pass to JC, back over to Argadine. Good puck movement there, just that last one, a little bouncer. Stars try to clear it, but picked up by JC. JC over the blue line, just lost the handle a little bit too far ahead of him. Casey will regroup. Weisner back to Phillips. Phillips quickly up the side looking for Howard. Puck just bounced off the boards. Couldn't get it settled. Bounced into the zone. Good play by JC as he just manhandled his defender. Stole the puck. He plays it over to Phillips, over to Weisner. Weisner chipping it ahead looking for Hargadine. Poke checked away by the Stars. Phillips will skate back in his own zone. One man pursuing from the Stars. Backhand pass looking for JC, but picked off by the Stars. Shot on target, turned aside by Phillips after the save by Eager. Phillips quickly up to Howard. Howard chips it around, one defender skating after it. JC picks it up as well. Poke check by the Stars, though, and they break it up. Clearing attempt. Phillips went after it. Bounced just a little too far out of his reach, and Weisner was there. Stars fire a shot on net, turned aside by Eager in the near corner. Weisner chasing after it. He'll circle behind Eager. He plays it over to Phillips. Phillips trying to get it back to Weisner. Argadine and Weisner behind their own net. Stars poke it away, though. Centering pass from the Stars goes all the way through the crease. Howard applying pressure on the far side. Good poke check by Howard. Argadine there as well. They come away with it. Argadine chips it up to Howard. He's trying to clear the zone, looking for a pass to Weisner, but just out of his reach. Stars regroup. Quickly back into KC zone. Shot off target. Karam's into the boards. Myers is there, fresh off the bench with a poke check. Argadine and Phillips in the corner. Weisner there as well. Argadine comes away with it, slides it up the boards over the referee, looking for Myers, but kept in at the point. Intercepted by Weisner. Loose puck. Picked up and they score. Weisner's trying to pick up the puck right around the face-off dot area. It just squirted by him. The Stars pick it up. Quick shot. Couldn't quite tell. Might have got over Eager's right shoulder. Peek at the replay there. Yeah, couldn't quite tell in the replay. I'll have to look at that later. Quick shot picked up right around the face-off dot. Stars go up 1-0. KC working behind their own net, trying to clear it out of there. Stars trying to get a centering pass. Stars play it back to the point. Shot from the left point, trying to get a tip. Goes off Johnson, doesn't get through. Stars regroup, top of the face-off circle. Quick snapshot, saved by Eager. Loose puck in front, another save by Eager on the rebound. KC trying to clear it out of there. Powell trying to play it up to Myers. Kept in by the Stars. Centering pass turned aside by Hill. Johnson sends it up, not quite out. Again, Johnson flips it back to the left point. Kept in by the D-man. Powell there trying to chip it out. Kirkwood again sends it back down low. Hill battling behind the net. Kirkwood trying to get a centering pass there. Played off the side of the net. Now it's dug out by Myers. Myers trying to get it out, clearing the zone, but they'll ice it. We'll get a stoppage in play here. With a fresh set of legs. Icing call in Kansas City, but eventually stop the pressure in the Kansas City zone there momentarily. We'll get a face-off just to the right of Eager. Smith wins the face-off, plays it back to McClin. McClin touches it over to Barron. He'll circle behind Eager, trying to set something up on the far boards, looking for Dungy. Barron picks up a high stick. Barron just around the waist, shoulder area, had the stick up, trying to corral a bouncing puck. Tapped it back down to himself, but referee called a high stick. We get a stoppage in play. Face-off comes back in the Kansas City zone. KC had a little odd man rush there, but high stick slows it down. Face-off taken by Smith. Stars went it back to the point. Quick shot. Wide left into the corner. Another centering pass. Actually turned aside by a Kirkwood player. Puck comes back to the point. They dump it right back in down low. Barron ties up his man. McClin is there to try to get the puck. Smith back there battling as well. Barron comes away with it. Trying to chip it around some traffic. Kept in by the Stars. Centering pass. Try a little wrap around. Like to probably get, trying to peek at the replay here and see, but kid got leveled in the crease. Yep, no penalty here. Stars win the face-off, trying to get a quick shot, turned aside by the KC defense. A little errant shot into the corner by Kirkwood. Kirkwood battling in the corner. Smith there trying to chip it around. Dug out by Barron. Barron circled behind his own net. Plays it off the boards for Dungy. Dungy has Brown streaking. Dungy trying to get a little backhand chip ahead. Sends it into the zone. Brown chasing after it in the corner. It's a glove on the ice. KC player, it appears. Smith lost the glove. He skates back to pick that up. Phillips back checking in his own zone. Pressure on, trying to chip it up the boards and out. Kirkwood chips it back, and Phillips regroups, sends it the other direction, looking for Dungy. Comes all the way back to the point for the Stars. Pass right in front, turns, fires, shot goes off the side of the net. Brown ties up his man, trying to chip it ahead to Smith. Smith gets the puck right at the blue line. He'll skate through some traffic. Smith up the right side. Into the zone, pulling it back, trying to get a shot. Poke checked away. Smith returns the favor. He plays it back to the point for Weisner. Weisner sends it back down low. Circles all the way around for Bakta. Bakta battling in the corner. Chipped up the boards. Picked up by the Stars. Phillips with a good poke check. Allows Allender to come away with it. Offsides call, Kansas City. Just over 6 minutes remaining. We'll get a face-off and a line change for KC. Bakta wins the face-off back to Powell. Allender trying to chip it in, goes off the referee's skate, but Bakta comes away with it. Bakta trying to get into the slot. Toe drags it back through some traffic. Centering pass right in front. Weisner there trying to put in the rebound. That just trickled through, but cleared out by the Stars defense. Puck comes back to the point. Hill fires a shot. Trying to get a tip. Picked up by the Stars defender. They quickly cleared out, but a good poke check by Powell. KC regroups. Allender over the blue line. Playing it over to Weisner just under his stick. Got poke check by a Stars player. The puck slides under his stick. Stars trying to clear it out of there. They'll circle it around, but Powell pinches down to keep it alive. He sends it back the other direction. Weisner chasing after him on the far side with Bakta. KC keeps it alive, chips it back down low. Allender and Weisner. Allender comes away with it. Down in the face-off circle, just dumps it into the corner. Stars trying to clear it out. Howard there to try to keep it alive. Hill on the point as well. Hill chips it back down low. Allender and Hill tying up the Stars player on the far side. Howard in support. Allender comes away with it, backhands it into the zone, but picked up by the Stars and cleared out. Powell retreats in the KC zone, circling around. Trying to find a pass. The sauce pass picked off over on the far side by the Stars. JC picks up an errant pass, overskates it momentarily. The Stars come away with it. Down in the face-off circle, great poke check by Hill. Hill gets tied up on the boards. JC digs it out, streaking up the right side. JC trying to get it over to Hargadine. A couple poke checks. He does get it over to Hargadine, but Stars with their own poke check break up the rush. Puck's just over the blue line in the zone. One man back for KC. Hill back, Powell back checking. Stars tied up with a good poke check by Hill. JC up to Hargadine. Poke check. Breaks up the puck. Howard circles around and plays it up to JC. Hargadine chasing after him on the far side. Puck squirts over on the near corner. Howard picks it up. Quick shot. And then a glove save there. Howard looking for the near post. Trying to get something stuffed in that corner there, but glove saved by the Stars goalie. He hangs on to that with just under 4 minutes remaining in the second period. Face off in the offensive zone. Hargadine to take the drop with Howard and JC. Stars control the face-off. Stars circle behind their own net. Trying to clear it up the boards. Goes off the boards. They call a tip. They wave off icing. Barron back checking. Stars coming as well. Barron beats his man to the puck. He chips it ahead to Howard. Just out of Howard's reach. The Stars regroup. They come right back in the KC zone. Good poke check. Shot. Right on target. Barron had a poke check. The Stars got a shot off. Eager saves it. Hangs on to it. Hargadine got upended. He's slow to get up. Back on his skates. Hargadine skating back to the bench. Smith, Myers, and Johnson. Your forwards for KC. This puck picked up by Barron. He tries to flip it up and out of the zone, but kept in at the point. Stars dump it back in. Stars working behind the KC net, trying to get a centering pass. Picked off by Johnson. Right in the slot, picked off by Johnson. He's got Barron streaking on the right side. Smith and Myers in tow. Johnson through the slot, shot, glove save, no rebound. Casey looking for a quick shot and possibly a rebound, but the glove save by the Stars goalie hangs on to it. No rebound. Get a face off here just to the goalie's right. A little over 3 minutes remaining in the second. Weisner and Phillips back on D. Stars come away with the face-off. Quickly break it out. Up the left side. Weisner forces his man to the corner. Johnson there as well. Weisner picks his pocket. He taps it over to Smith. Smith and Weisner breaking up the right side. Smith drop pass for Weisner. Weisner plays it off the boards for Smith behind the Stars net. Smith circling around some traffic. Johnson floats back to the point. He plays it back to Phillips on the left point. With a poke check and the Stars come away with it. Weisner with a great back check. Breaks up the rush for the Stars. Stars dump it in, but offsides as they have a winger on the left side over the blue line as they chipped it back in. Offsides called, 2.5 minutes remaining. Phillips and Weisner on D. Bach to take the face off. Bach will take the face off with Dungy and Brown. Dungy chips it into center ice, but picked up by the Stars. They'll dump it in. Puck bangs off the backboards. Weisner picks it up. Poke checked away, but Bachta's there. Bachta sends it up, looking for Dungy, but kept in at the point. Phillips plays it up, but not out. Loose puck comes back to Bachta. Bachta chips it ahead for Brown. Just out of his reach, though, and the Stars will regroup in their own zone, circling behind their own net. They play it up the left side. Weisner and Phillips back for Kansas City. Dungy back checking. Centering pass for Kirkwood. Phillips takes his man, plays him into the corner with a good poke check. Chips it away, and he plays it up to Dungy. Dungy lost a stick, got taken down. Loose puck eventually picked up by the Stars. Dungy picks up a stick just in time to make another poke check. Puck gets chipped around the corner to Brown. Brown and Weisner trying to dig it out. The Stars come away with it. They get into the face-off circle, trying to get a backhand shot. Goes wide left. Brown eventually digs it out, trying to clear it. He gets a pass over to Phillips. Phillips picks up the puck from Brown. Phillips is skating up center ice. He's got Bachta. Phillips goes wide right around some traffic. Poke check by the Stars player. They'll head the other direction. Smith with a poke check. Sent right back by Powell, looking for Allender. Stars regroup. Long cross ice pass to center ice. They'll dump it in. Half the defensive unit has changed. Powell and Phillips on the ice for Kansas City. Powell plays it over to Allender, trying to get it up the boards, but kept in by Kirkwood. They'll play it off behind the net. They'll circle around in the face-off circle, trying to get a centering pass. Loose puck in front, kicked out by Phillips, I think. Another centering pass goes off the skate of Smith. He plays it over to Weisner. Logan Weisner up the left side. He's got Allender streaking. Phillips to the bench. Shot turned aside by the Stars goalie. Hill on the ice now with Powell. Stars break it out through center ice. Over to the left side, trying to get a shot. Goes all the way through the crease. Off of the skate of a Stars player. KC trying to chip it out of there. Hill with a good job to poke it out of the crease. Comes all the way back to the left point. Shot off target, picked up by Hill. He'll send it up the boards, trying to find Weisner. Weisner bangs up to the right point, but kept in by Kirkwood. Powell comes away with it right at the buzzer. Trying to clear the zone. Head into the third period. KC down 1-0. Looking for that first goal of the contest here. Stars team that we're playing today beat the Chesterfield team from yesterday 5-0. So Kirkwood, the better team, ranked higher in the My Hockey rankings and so forth. KC just had a sloppy game yesterday to start this tournament. Not a game they should have lost. Just couldn't quite find the rhythm yesterday, but hanging in there this morning here with Kirkwood. Let's see if Kansas City can get on the board, tie this thing up. Have a productive third period. Hargadine will take the face-off with Howard and JC. Barron and McClin are your defensemen. Underway here in the third period. Kirkwood comes away with the face-off. They'll dump it in behind the Kansas City net. McClin beats his man to the puck, trying to chip it over to Hargadine. Hargadine slides it over to Howard. Howard clears it up and out of the zone, picked up by JC. JC streaking across the blue line. Hargadine into the slot. JC gets around some traffic, wrap around, attempt right in front, trying to bang it off the back of the goalie. Loose puck in front. Hargadine plays it back to the point for Barron. Quick snapshot by Barron. Goes tipped behind off the glass. Picked up by Hargadine. Hargadine and JC battling. They send it down to Howard behind the net. Howard with a poke check. JC there as well. McClin on the point trying to keep it alive, but it gets chipped back to center ice, and Barron will retreat in his own zone. Barron circling around some traffic, skates through one defender, pushes up the left side. He'll tap it ahead to Howard. Howard looking for a slap shot. Blocker saved by the Stars goalie. Stars pick it up on the near side. Outlet pass just off target and turned aside by McClin. Stars chip it back to center ice. Bachta fresh off the bench. He skates through some traffic. Bachta and Smith over the blue line. 2-on-2 break here. Bachta forced wide around the face-off circle. Trying to get a backhand pass into the slot. Good pass there to Smith. Smith trying to get a tip. He got it redirected into the goalie, but the goalie smothers it. They get a face-off here. 11:40 or so remaining. Phillips on the point with Wisner. Smith battling in the corner with Allender. Kirkwood picks it up. They'll break it out. 2-on-2 break. Phillips and Wisner back. Stars player overskated it, just trying to play it back to himself and lost the handle. They regroup at center ice. Wisner chips it around for Phillips. Smith picks up the loose puck. He'll chip it around some traffic looking for Landon Wisner. Wisner plays it up to Allender. Allender trying to find Bachta streaking out, but a good poke check by the Stars. They break that up. Wisner trying to clear it out, bangs off the boards, almost comes back to the crease. Wisner picks up the loose puck and he'll clear it out. Stars regroup at center ice. They'll dump it back in. Line change for the Stars. Puck is picked up by Wisner. He slides it around for Bachta on the near side. Bachta plays it ahead for Johnson. Johnson skates through some traffic, pulls it back to himself. Just under the blue line. Johnson trying to get a shot. Poke checked by the Stars. A little bit off target. Johnson and Smith in the far corner. Tied up with two Stars player. One of the Stars players digs it out. But Myers is there. Myers sends it back down low for Johnson behind the net. Johnson battling, trying to find somebody for a pass, circling around and play it back to Myers. Myers back to the point for Hill. Hill right back down low for Myers. Myers trying to get a backhand pass. He'll play it off the boards. Powell pinching down the far sides. Kirkwood regains control, but a good play here. They're going to get a penalty here on Powell. Powell looked like he went in to just tie up his man, but they're going to get him for a hooking call. KC goes on the penalty kill. Just under 10 minutes remaining. Powell to the box for 90 seconds. Barron and McClin on defense here with Logan Wisner and Johnson on penalty kill for your forwards. Johnson ties up his man just long enough for Wisner to slide the puck out. Barron taps it ahead to Johnson. Johnson streaking up the right side. A little shorthanded rush here for Kansas City. Johnson chips it around some traffic. Chasing into the near corner, the far corner. Kirkwood slides it into the near corner. A little bouncing puck clears the zone. They tap it ahead, but McClin is there to break up the pass. Kirkwood player overskates it. KC trying to chip it out. The referee there kind of caused a little interference. Couldn't quite clear the zone. Centering pass picked off by Weisner. Weisner and Johnson streaking up the far side. Weisner chips around some traffic and heads back to the bench for a line change. Brown on the ice. Kirkwood picks up the puck on the near side. Out the pass to the far side. They're streaking across the neutral zone. 30 seconds remaining in the penalty to Powell. Barron with a good poke check, trying to backhand it up and out of the zone. Icing if it makes it off target. It is off target. Hits the backboards. That'll be an icing call. KC gets a breather. Weisner and Phillips back on D. Brown and Dungy are your forwards. 24 seconds remaining on the penalty to Powell. Brown wins the face-off over to Weisner. Weisner touches around over to Phillips. He plays it off the boards for Dungy. Comes back to the point, though. Stars keep it in. Phillips chips it right back out of the zone up to Dungy. Stars at center ice. Overskate it. Dungy there to chip it around some traffic. Dungy chasing after it. Stars chip it right back out. Penalty to Powell is over. Fresh off the ice. Landon Weisner skates through some traffic. Picks up the puck right at the blue line and dumps it in. He'll stay back at the point. Dungy chasing after it. Smith as well. Phillips on the near point. They try to chip it out. Phillips back checking with Weisner. Pass over the left side. Good poke check by Weisner as he breaks that up. Brown picks up a loose puck, trying to clear it out, but tied up by a Stars player. Weisner battling in the corner. Stars looking for a centering pass. Smith there as well. Good poke check by Smith. He plays it up, but not out. Comes back to the point. Brown ties up his man. Smith overskates it momentarily, trying to get around some traffic. Just never could quite find the handle on that rush. Stars come up the other direction. One player in the zone for the Stars. Lots of Kansas City defenders back. Powell ties up his man. He plays it over to Hill. Hill and Dungy in the near corner. 7.5 minutes or so remaining in the game. Smith comes away with it. He plays it over for Brown. Brown trying to get a little touch pass over to Powell, but broken up by the Stars. Powell skates back, digs out the puck on the far board. Smith there as well. Dungy quickly off the ice before Kansas City got too many men on the ice there. Caught by the door. A lot of skaters trying to get on and off. Stoppage in play. Here we get an icing call. Face-off coming back down to the Kirkwood zone. Let's see if Kansas City can get something set up here. Hargadine to take the face-off with JC and Howard. McClin and Barron on D. KC wins the face-off. JC back to Barron on the point. Barron, quick snapshot, glove save. Stars goalie hangs on to that one. Might have been a little off target. He came out sliding left of the crease, got his glove on it. Stars win the face-off, trying to play it out. Kept in by Barron to the point. Barron tapping it ahead to JC, but the Stars dig it out and look clear the zone. McClin back on D. Howard back checking with Barron. McClin forces him wide with a poke check. Goes circle behind the net, trying to play it back to the point, but JC blocks that. He plays it ahead to Hargadine. Hargadine streaking ahead, corrals the puck. Shot on target again. Glove saved by the Stars goalie. 6:22 remaining. KC battling, getting some shots, just can't find the back of the net yet. Stars control the face-off. Hargadine ties him up. JC picks up the puck and slides it around. Stars trying to break it out, kept in by JC. Chipped right back out by the Stars, though. They're back at center ice. Barron chips it up and over. Poke check attempt by the Stars player. McClin there as well. Barron chasing into the near corner, ties up a Stars player behind the net. Loose puck picked up by Howard. Howard Finds JC. Great pass by Howard to JC at center ice. McClin streaking up with JC. JC forced wide left. Circling around. Poke check picked up by the Stars. Pass at center ice, intercepted by Weisner. Weisner trying to chip it around some traffic. A couple poke checks by the Stars. They break up the rush. This puck picked up by JC just under the red line. He bangs it back into the Stars zone. Bachta pursuing. Allender there as well. Bachta, Allender, and Myers are your forwards. Phillips and Weisner on D. Phillips takes his man into the corner. Stars player loses an edge. Weisner comes away with it. Weisner around some traffic. Plays it up just off, barely off target there for Allender, trying to find Allender streaking up the right side. The Stars will dump it back in. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the game. Stars keep it alive at the point. Redirected though by Bachta. Loose puck right in front. Slides dangerously into the crease. And Eager will cover that up. Get a stoppage in play. KC will change it up. Powell and Hill on D. Smith, Johnson, and Logan Weisner are your forwards. KC battling. Smith comes away with it. Let's get through some traffic. He plays it over to Johnson. Johnson spins around at center ice. Trying to skate through a couple of poke checks. Johnson brings it across the blue line and dumps it in. Stars trying to clear it up the near side. Kept in by Hill. Hill and Logan Weisner trying to keep it alive. Dug out by the Stars, though. And they play it onto the far side, and they'll clear the zone. Powell dumps it right back in. Sends it behind the Kirkwood net. Logan Weisner chasing after it on the near side. Puck comes back to the point, kept in by Hill. Hill trying to get a little pass. Johnson gets a stick on it, trying to get a little redirect and a tip. Puck corralled by the Stars. Stars player loses an edge. Smith and Johnson there with Powell trying to separate the puck from one Stars player. They do, and chip it back into center ice. Just a little too far, though, and the Stars pick it up. Quick pass onto the right side. Stars enter the KC zone. Hill ties up his man on the far side. We'll get a penalty here on Hill as Hill takes his man down. Delayed penalty. Cleared out by Powell, and that'll send Hill to the box. KC goes on the penalty kill. 3.5 minutes remaining in the game. KC will be shorthanded for about half of that. Smith wins the face-off over to Barron. Barron and McLean, your defenders on this penalty kill. Howard and Smith on forward line. Stars player overskated it momentarily. Quick shot saved by Eager. Dangerous play by the Stars there as they couldn't corral the puck. It slides out of the zone. Howard almost had a break. Loose puck controlled by the Stars. They play right on target. Slides into the crease. Turned aside by Eager. Barron trying to chip it out. Corralled by the Stars. Does clear the zone, though. Smith pursuing. Good poke check. Good forecheck pressure there by Smith. He turns and fires just under the red line. No icing. Sends it into the Stars zone. Stars trying to regroup. Blocked by Smith. Hargadine with good pressure there. Good job by Casey to break up the rush. McLean plays it up to Hargadine. Hargadine all by himself here with 3 Stars players back, trying to skate around some traffic. Hargadine gets tied up behind the net. He'll circle around. Hargadine gets tied up. Stars player will come away with it. He'll circle behind his own net. Plays it off the back of his skate. Loose puck picked up by JC. JC trying to pull it back into the circle. Poked away by the Stars. Stars will flip it back down into the KC zone. 15 seconds remaining on the penalty to Hill. Just over 2 minutes remaining in the game. Barron, sauce pass looking for Hargadine. Right on the blue line. Hargadine comes away with it. He's got JC. Plays it over to JC in front. Great play by Hargadine to JC, but just as he pulled the trigger, got a poke check by the Stars, sent the puck up and over the net. Good look there for Kansas City. Stacy's slow to get up. He's back on his feet, though. Bakta trying to clear the zone. Poked away by the Stars, though. Bakta regains possession. He skates around some traffic. Bakta and Allender streaking ahead, but Stars come back with a timely poke check. Barron loses an edge. Weisner back with Smith. Quick shot wide right of Eager. Loose puck picked up by Smith. He plays it off the boards for Allender. Allender and Bakta streaking ahead. Smith in tow. 3-on-2 break. Plays it over to Bakta. Poke check by the Stars. Bakta regroups. Plays it back to the point for Weisner. Weisner chips it ahead, trying to get a pass for Smith right in front. Loose puck picked up and they score! Allender buries it. Smith there as well, battling. I think it was Allender. We'll get a look here. I think that was Allender that tucked it in. KC ties it up here. 1:20 remaining in the game. Good pressure by Kansas City. Sent the puck. Puck's on net. Loose puck in front. Smith and Allender banging away at it, and Allender puts it in. Ties the game 1-1 here with just over a minute remaining. Loose puck picked up by Bakta at center ice. Chips it over to Weisner. Landon Weisner just over the blue line. He'll dump it in. Phillips back to the bench. Barron on the ice. KC trying to keep something alive here and get a couple more rushes. 1:05 remaining. Barron plays it over to Landon Weisner. Weisner chips it around some traffic looking for Allender, just out of his reach. Clearing pass picked off by Bakta. They play it back to center ice. Weisner over to Barron. Barron around some traffic. He plays it back on the far side for Logan Weisner. Logan Weisner around some traffic, gets poke checked away, but he chases after it. Logan Weisner circling around some traffic, trying to find a centering pass. Looking for his brother Landon. Landon chips it around in the circle behind the net. Barron chasing after it. Barron pinches down to keep the play alive. Puck goes up and into the netting. Didn't quite see the puck, but I can see the netting flutter. I'll square up my clock here to get it exact. 29 seconds on the arena clock. Howard to take the face-off with Weisner and Johnson on the wings. KC controls the face-off. Barron with a quick snapshot goes wide left. Bangs off the boards. Kirkwood chasing after it, trying to clear the zone. Howard ties up his man there. Weisner there. Howard comes away with it. 15 seconds remaining. Howard over the blue line, trying to get it over to Weisner. Weisner pokes it through some traffic. 10 seconds remaining. Howard trying to chip it back down low. Gets it over to Weisner. Tied up behind the net by the Stars. And that'll do it. KC battles back, gets the tie. 1-1 your final. Good effort there by Kansas City to battle all the way to the end. Finally get that first goal with just over a minute remaining. Allender ties it up. KC gets a hard-fought tie, 1-1 here against the Kirkwood Stars. One final game of pool play remaining this afternoon against the St. Louis Knights. Back here at the same facility. We're at the Maryville Hockey Center, Maryville University, here in Chesterfield. One more pool play game this afternoon at 3:40. And we'll see what shakes out for tomorrow morning. One to one, your final. We'll see you this afternoon. Hey, nice go, Alan.